I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, Jane. Not to apologize. I just have to find a lawyer with a different opinion. What the hell is that?
It's after midnight.
All right.
Bill, be careful.
Yeah, I'm coming. All right. What is it? What is it? Yeah. Cox.
Are you a gambling man, Mr. Mermelstein?
What are you talking about? It's the middle of the night.
Can I come in?
Come in.
You play cards?
You want to play gin? What is this? Are you crazy?
Where I come from, Lubbock, Texas, we play Hold'em poker. Now, I have a feeling if we play our cards right, we might just be able to take these IHR boys to the clean.
Cox? What are you doing?
Hi, Mrs. Mermelstein.
Look who's here.
What is it?
That's Adams versus Litzel.
Is this supposed to tell me something?
Adams versus that's the first case we learn about in law school. If somebody sends you a letter making you an offer and you accept that offer, that's a legal contract.
Yes.
That means if you accept the challenge from the IHR, if you send them a letter saying, yes, I agree, et cetera, you get a legal binding contract. If they don't live up to it, then we can sue them for breach, but in a United States court of law, where you get a fair hearing.
You sure this isn't a Texas law you're talking about?
No, this is good from sea to shining sea. You send that letter of agreement, and if they don't respond within 30 days, we'll drag their butts into a real court. See how they like that?
This is interesting. This is very interesting. But suppose they do respond. Doesn't that put me right back into their court? You and everybody else told me I shouldn't do that.
That's where the gamble comes in. But I don't think they want to hear from you. I think they want to just ridicule you. I think they want to tell people they made you an offer and you ducked it.
Very reasonable. But what if they do take me up on it?
They won't. Trust me, they won't. And that'll be the biggest mistake they ever made.
How can you be so sure?
Because we're the good guys and they're the bad guys. What the hell is this? This is what you find when you look under rocks. I'm afraid the IHR is not a small, isolated bunch of fanatics.
Anne Frank, a hoax. Where did you get this garbage?
Seems they're connected with a well-funded empire of hate spread out all over the country. They have publishing houses, newspapers. They even had radio and television programs.
Where did you find this?
That's in the public record. The point is, Mel, this might be just the tip of the iceberg. I don't know how much money they're willing to pour into this case. This could get very expensive.
Bill, let me tell you something. They're going to do whatever they have to do, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do, whatever it takes. I can't let them frighten me. These are liars and bullies. I'm going to find out they picked the wrong guy. What is it? What happened? What?
A dead pig.
Steve, do you have any idea who could have done this? Any indications, any telephone calls? Any suspicions at all?
What the hell is this?
Do you have any idea who could have done this?
I don't know. There's a lot of nuts out there.
Mr. Mermelstein, do you think this relates in any way to your loss? Why else would somebody do this?
Don't take any more pictures. We got enough of them.
Have there been any other acts or threats against you?
I'm asking you to do me a favor. No more pictures of the kids,
What might
please.
happen to your children, Mrs. Mermelstein?
Come.
Of course I'm worried, wouldn't you be?
Do you think this has to do with all the publicity you've been getting?
We know that the German army ate good food, did it not?
If you say so. I was not in the army.
Well, for example, in this country, see, first troops get the food and the war prisoners get the food. Does that sound reasonable?
We were not war prisoners.
And then the women and the kids and the population get the food thereafter, right? You were the last people on the totem pole. They gave you the leftovers. Is that not right?
Didn't give us anything.
And that seemed like they wanted to exterminate you?
Not seemed. You're looking at the sole survivor of my entire family. This is not a laughing matter.
Well, I did not mean to be facetious, but you were not getting lox and cream cheese.
Wait, excuse me. I'm going to ask my client to walk right out of here if the tenor of this deposition continues.
What tenor are you talking about?
Now, I want the record to reflect that Mr. Fusilier was laughing about some of these questions.
Oh, please. I think Mr. Mermelstein understands that I am not laughing.
Now, what took place in those death camps is a very serious matter to Mr. Mermelstein and to millions of others.
We were not there. And it is not that serious. We are not in mourning here, and I have not laughed. Mr. Mermelstein, do you think that I am laughing at you?
You have been laughing, Mr. Fusilier.
Sorry to pursue this, sir, but we're almost done here. You have said that in Auschwitz-Birkenau you saw people, including your mother and sisters, go into a chamber.
Yes. They were gas chambers disguised as shower rooms, that's correct.
On May 22nd, 1944.
To be exact, it was the morning of the 22nd. I saw this with my own eyes. They went in. They went in. And I looked at the other end to see if people were coming out. And
there were no windows? You could not see in?
No.
Was there a back door?
There was a front door and a back door, yes.
So you watch your mother and sisters enter, and you're watching the back door. And they never come out. Could you see the back door?
No.
Was there a stairway coming out in the back?
No.
There was no back door there?
No.
But you just said you watched the back. Was that a wrong expression you used? Do you know whether or not bodies can be burned in pits?
Sure.
Do you know how long it takes to burn a body?
No.
Do you know whether or not Himmler gave orders concerning corporal punishment of inmates?
No.
Now you're answering the questions correctly, Mr. Mermelstein. You know the location, the conclusion by the German Auschwitz trial of any of the crematories 1 through 4? Other than what you have said about your mother and 2 sisters, do you know the name of any person that was gassed within the confines of any German concentration camp? You do not know any other names?
Many other names. The question was asked, answered 3 hours ago.
Do you know the names and addresses of any other witnesses?
No, you're gonna mess it up again.
Oh, please, I won't mess it up.
Yeah, you will. Oh, yes, you will. Hey, Edie.
Mel.
Papa.
Are you all right?
Yeah, how was it?
What? Get your father a glass of water. What is it, Mel?
Trouble with my voice.
You should sit down, Dad.
Yeah. All right. I'm good. Here.
Well, what happened?
Thanks.
Was it so terrible?
I tell you something. They could all be right. I could make a mistake. Cox could make a mistake. The judge could say anything.
Mel.
I realized today, while I was answering the questions, we could lose. We could lose. We could lose the case.